Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian Casa here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with a dual gameplay video today. We got two players on the squad that I really wanted to showcase today. First off was the new Team of the Week, DK Metcalf. I did end up getting this card as I promised, and we got a gameplay for you. This game was a really good game, went down, like, it was like really back and forth the whole way, pretty much. Some fluke here, some fluke there, some mistakes that you're going to see. But it was a really good game overall. But DK, he had a good game in that game. I won't spoil it, but 96 speed, 97 jump, 96 spec catch. Really good spec catch on this DK Metcalf, especially for his size at 6'3", which, by the way, fun fact, he is actually 6'4". TJ was not wrong on the stream today. He is 6'4". I don't know why EA has not changed his height to 6'4", but they do need to change it for him. But for his abilities, guys, you know, obviously you get the regular the three-tier physical buckets. For his special buckets, they gave him Run Off Elite for 0 AP, which is why I'm using it. They also gave him Deep Out Elite and Grab and Go for 2 AP, for 1 and 2 AP respectively. And then in his second one, we're rocking Red Zone Threat. Now, I have talked about before how much I love Red Zone Threat. I think it is a very good ability, and that still holds true, and especially in this gameplay that you're going to see with DK. And also the second player that we went to add in, then we ended up adding in today is Coby Bryant. We actually, not that one, we actually did grab the division leader, Coby Bryant, which, by the way, fun fact, the Seahawks are not leading the division. It's actually the 49ers. So this is basically useless of a card. This basically is a bad, like, not useless, but this is like a card that should not have even been made because the Niners are leading, but whatever, you get it. But Coby Bryant, 95 speed, 94 excel, 87 play rec, 93 zone, and 92 press. He is my slot corner. He has been playing very well. I think he's one of the better slot corners I've had this year. Maybe it's just because of the way the game is and corners play better at slot corner. But even then, like, Shaquille Griffin was not very good at slot corner. He was okay, but like Coby Bryant just has been making some plays. Even in even in the game that you're gonna see. He was making some plays. He was getting around. He was making some tackles. But yeah, this Coby Bryant is pretty solid for a cornerback. I wouldn't recommend picking it up right away because it is about 400,000 coins. I ended up getting it for the BND because I did actually do the Jalen Hurts set, so, and I used the Coby Bryant, so I have him basically for BND now. But in abilities, guys, he does get the regular 3 ability buckets for man-and-man corners, including the Pick Artist for 2 AP. You get the Tip Drill for 1. And then his special ability buckets, they gave him On the Ball, which grants improved reactions to runoff. So basically, if someone is running the ball, this will allow them to react to the ball, see that it is a run, and and try to make a tackle. We also have Short Route KO on Coby Bryant as well as bench press. Now, I'm not a man coverage person, but if you are someone who likes to run a lot of man coverage, this is not a bad cornerback for you for your man coverage scheme. But with that being said, let's get into the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, as you can see, my opponent's top three is my top three. My apologies is Woolen, Dion, and Quandre Diggs. And then for my opponent right here is Darius Slay, Aaron Rodgers, and Weapon X. So first and 10, he got the ball to start the first half. So obviously, we're trying to make sure that we're not, giving up with big plays like right away. So second and 10 here, we go and take this drag route underneath. He does not see the running back for some reason, and he takes a sack from John Randall. So third and 15. Again, just trying a little bit more of a deeper, like, cover 3, or preventing everything deep down the middle, especially down the middle of the field, because I'm going to try and lurk underneath with the drag route to take the check down away. We get a hit for Frank Clark, but he decides to go for it on 4th and 15, and he ends up getting it. Yep, I know. Definitely don't underestimate me. I was not happy about that either. But hey, new set of downs from my opponent. Coby comes over from this slot corner spot, makes the tackle, or at least gets a little bit of a nudge to slow Shady down. So second and 6 here, we call cover 3 buzz out of the 3-5 wide. Sam Adams gets in the backfield. By the way, forgot to mention this in the intro. Sam Adams actually did get an upgrade today. We just didn't showcase him. He got up to a 94. 3rd and 11, obviously he see him miss the throw there. 4th and 11 here, he tries to go over the middle, but Coby is there. Unfortunately, doesn't get the pick, but we get the breakup, which is honestly what I was more or less looking for. because I don't want to be picking the ball off and then having to play on that side of the field. You know, I want to get those extra 20-plus yards. So 1st and 10, I motion over. We obviously go to a bit of a flood concept against single high safeties. Obviously, unfortunately, DK does get overthrown for some reason. I don't know why, but he just gets overthrown. So 2nd and 10 here, we try to take edge run of the swing route. That gets bottled up. 3rd and 13, we go to a bunch here. We get the quick flat again. And I consider going for this, and I actually do. But we made a mistake here. Now, I read this as like the slant, like a cover 2 hard flat, and I thought the outside corner played a hard flat, but no, he actually blitzed. I could have easily thrown that to the running back and picked up a 1st down, but that's my own fault. I missed that read. So here we are at 2nd and 4. Obviously, you see this type of motion where the tight end comes over just a small amount. Obviously, that's going to be halfback wham, so I run commit. Still give him about 4 yards, though, so that was a little bit annoying. But we do get a nice stop right here as we get into a 3rd inches. He goes to another run. John Randall gets the shed to get a little bit of a stop there, and then Sam Adams comes in to fill the rest of that. So 4th and 3 here. Again, I'm playing more short anything. I do hit the ball up, and Coby Bryant does come out with the ball with his tip drill. I love tip drill, man. It's such a good ability. I would pay the 1 AP for that every single time because it's just so important to have that ability in this game, especially against people who love to spam tags. So here we are, 1st and 10 in my opponent's 12. We do the old huck it, chuck it, fuck it with the red zone threat, and we come down with it. And you're probably going to see that a lot while I'm using this DK Metcalf because that 1 AP red zone threat is not a joke, guys. Like, that is a very good ability. As you see Cam Chancellor coming over from his, I want to say that was a quarter, and he picks the ball off. But after that little bit, let me touch on these guys. You know, Coby plays very good. I think I said this in the intro, but I'll say it again. He's one of the best slot corners I have had all year. Like, I actually really do love Coby Bryant at the slot corner spot. I think that's his best position. But as you see right here, we make a mistake. I should not have tried that ball. I should have either just took off or thrown the ball away. Should not have tried to test that luck there, or maybe even thrown it a little earlier. But I think the result would have been the same. But he goes to the hard flats. Dion is not there, but we were able to get at least a 3-yard gain on this. But yeah, Coby Bryant, like I said, he plays very, very well for slot corner. And then, yeah, DK Metcalf, I think he's a top 3 receiver in the game. The only reason I'm not going to say he's definitely better than like Calvin Johnson or even a Steve Smith is just because of the fact that he does not get good abilities. Unfortunately, EA did not give him great special ability buckets. They did give him red zone threat and run off elite, which are both good to great abilities, especially the red zone threat. But they didn't give him like short and elite. They didn't give him like a route tech. They didn't give him a wide receiver apprentice. Unfortunately, nothing of that nature. So, but 1st and 10 here, he goes to a screen pass. We break that up with Randall. Get a nice tackle in the backfield. 2nd and 11, cover four quarters here. We do have match turned on. So obviously everything's going to be played one-on-one. And I'm expecting the trip side, like the strong side safety, to come over and make the play there. But now here, I get upset right about now. As you can see, I get very upset. However, one thing I did not notice at the time while getting upset about this is the fact that that A.J. Brown actually had deep out elite. And yeah, I didn't know that. And if I wasn't already mad, now I'm even going to get more angry because we give up a tipped interception for 6. So yeah, we're already off to a not great start with this shit. And yeah, I'm already on full tilt. We do get like some yardage. So 1st and 10. I apologize, guys. I'm a little bit tired. We do get get a strip there, but unfortunately, the lineman was able to hold on to the ball, but we didn't do anything else. So, but 1st and 10 on this first set of downs for myself. We take the quick curl route to Jerry Rice on the hot read. 2nd and 3 here. I noticed the Y route just a little bit late, and we ultimately do take a quarterback hit. So here we are now, 3rd and 3. I definitely made a bit of a mistake here. I felt like I should have put Metcalf on a curl or like a speed out or like some sort of like short route to get like that could beat man on the outside or at least a third, but unfortunately we don't do that. And the speed out to Hester doesn't get a catch either. So we're already down, and we got stopped on our first drive of the first half, so not great. Kobe Bryant does tip that ball down. Obviously, I would have loved that to have been a pick. If he just tries to pick that off, it's a pick six. Freeney comes in and smokes Aaron Rodgers. Like, he absolutely smokes the tackle and then gets the sack on that play. And then 4th and 17, he tries to go for this. But this time, John Randall gets him, strips the ball loose, but a lineman recovers, but it don't matter. We've got the ball at my opponent's 35. So I just do a bit of a handoff here. We make a couple men miss, make 3 men miss, actually, as we get the spin move there. But overall, this drive was definitely a we need points now type of drive. Definitely need to get some points on this drive. So looking to the quick flat, obviously, because I did think it was a blitz. But it took me to realize that we're actually in the red zone. So again, the old huck it, chuck it, fuck it to DK Metcalf. And we got it. Another red zone threat touchdown. That was actually, DK Metcalf, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That was pretty good so far. But yeah, obviously I'm a little bit annoyed there. I really wish Ags weren't such a big problem with this game. But in that situation, all I really should be doing is playing the receiver. I should not be playing the ball. As we get a hit right there with John Randall. I believe, nope, that was Freeney that got that hit. So 2nd and 10 here. He goes to the screen pass. Kobe almost gets there, but unfortunately he doesn't. Dion comes in, lays a big hit on Shady. As we get to a 3rd and 1. Tries to do a hurry up, but unfortunately does not get the play off. So tied at 14 going into the 4th quarter. Now, this quarter was very interesting. This quarter was a very, very weird quarter, a very wild quarter at that. First off, he decides to start off in goal line. Now, I don't know what his motivation was to do goal line. I think it maybe had been to just protect the ball. But, you're already inside the 3. You may as well not do that. But 2nd and goal here, this was really dumb. I don't know what his motivation and thought behind this was. But he decides to no huddle and then calls a timeout. Now, I don't understand. I'm confused, as you can see on my face right here. I am absolutely confused as to what the hell he just did. But we go back, we pick our play, whatever. So 2nd and goal, he's in single back bunch. I'm playing hard flats. I'm shading underneath. He motions Mike Wallace out and then brings him back in right about now. And he actually runs a back counter. Did not expect that. I was expecting a straight dive up the middle, so that was a great run there by my opponent. But here we go. We go with making our craziness start. We get Greg Olsen on the crosser over there. So yeah, 1st and 10 here up from the 48. We go right to Edgerrin James on these quick flats. If I see those flats open, I'm gonna take them every single time. I'm not gonna hold on to the ball. 2nd and 8 here. Now, I tried this Greg Olsen route, and it was open, but Alex Singleton just made a great play on the ball there. Obviously, I'm a little PO'd because I got picked off, but Alex Singleton made a fantastic play. So, obviously, now we're in a really bad spot with just over 2 minutes left in the game. We do have all 3 timeouts, but we are down a possession. If he does get a first down, normally that would be, normally it would be GG. So, definitely need to figure out a way to get the stop here. So he does get the first down. We call a timeout, unfortunately. 1st and 10 here, new set of downs. We get some blocks. We get some good sheds and get the plug up the hole there. 2nd and 8 here. We're gonna try and I think he does go for a jet pass. Nope, he goes for. Oh no, it's a jet pass fake into a handoff. So yeah, like I said, I do these gameplays post-com if you can't tell by now. So 3rd and 6. Again, tries to do something weird, flips his entire play, but takes a delay a game. I have no idea what my opponent's doing, and it makes it even worse is the fact that because of that delay a game, we send pressure, we get a sack, and now he's out of field goal range. So he's got to play. So this play right here, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why I love Identifier, because I know he's on Weapon X. He's gonna lurk underneath with the curl with his user, and we throw up a streak to Greg Olsen, and we are gone 80 yards to the house, and we tie the game up in less than 10 seconds. So now the game is tied, under a minute left to play. We're trying to obviously make sure that we get one last opportunity to get in field goal range. We do give up an A.J. Brown jet sweep for 30 yards. I was a little annoyed, how the fuck do we give that up? But You know what? It is what it is at this point. But here he goes to a play action rollout, and he makes a bad decision. Tries to do a rollout throw to the tight end, but he gets picked off by Tariq Woolen, the future defensive rookie of the year. And we ultimately are one or two plays away from field goal range. So obviously, once again, quick flats right to Jerry. Get out of bounds, which is great because we have no timeouts remaining. So I pushed my luck a little bit. I'm trying to see if I could get a little bit closer. We do get to the 35. I'm afraid we're not going to be able to clock it, but we were able to do so. And we were able to get one shot at a field goal to win this game. So here's another reason why I love All Madden Head-to-Head Season, guys. He calls a timeout, but if you guys are familiar with All Madden Head-to-Head Seasons, you would actually know that kicker abilities in All Madden do not actually glitch out. There is no halftime adjustments, so your kicker abilities actually don't glitch out. So him realizing he's basically fucked, he takes an encroachment penalty. Ultimately, that gets us a little bit closer, and yeah, as you can see, we're well within field goal range, so we kick the ball up. It is good. We got 1 second on the clock, but yeah, he doesn't do anything with it. So we win a wild 24-21 game. Again, as I said in the intro, lots of mistakes by my opponent and myself included. I'm not going to sit there and act like I was perfect and I played great. Obviously, I had a couple of interceptions. Obviously, I could have made better decisions with my hot routes and my, my play calling. But overall, this was a great game. I think this was a good game. Definitely, obviously, when you come back from like 10 points down in like under 2 minutes, obviously that's a great gameplay. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video with the debut of Coby Bryant and DK Metcalf. Expect to see both of them a lot more on the channel, as I will be having them in the lineup. But as you see, 61%, 62% completion, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Again, I understand it. Like I definitely could have played better. But hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.